A carousel of digitally drawn images about COVID vaccination boosters. The first image has a pastel background with bright stripes across the top and bottom. There is a white person smiling in the bottom right corner. Text in the center reads, YDAS_Vic. The heading, COVID Vaccination Boosters, is capitalized. Subheading, what are boosters and what are your current options? #boosting information. The second image has a pastel background. Text at the top reads, the protection given by your first COVID vaccine decreases over time. Additional doses of the vaccine, boosters, can help you stay protected against COVID. There is a graph in the center showing antibodies in the body after a full course of vaccination followed by a booster. The number of antibodies shown in the graph rises with each dose of the COVID vaccine. The graph is taken from a 2021 article in The Conversation. The third image has a pastel background, and there is a person with long, dark hair giving the thumbs up sign in the bottom left corner. Text in the center reads, boosters have been found to reduce your risk of hospitalization and long COVID. The best way to protect yourself is to stay up to date with the vaccines and boosters that are recommended for you. The fourth image has a pastel background. There is a needle next to the heading, COVID Booster Fast Facts. Text below reads, COVID vaccines and boosters are free in Australia, even if you don't have Medicare. If you've had COVID, you should wait 3 months before getting your booster. You should get your booster around 3 months after your last COVID vaccine or booster. You can safely get your booster at the same time as your flu shot. The fifth image has a pastel background. The right arm of a person of colour is visible in the bottom right corner. They are getting a vaccine. Text in the centre reads, both Moderna and Pfizer offer booster doses. You can receive either of them regardless of previous vaccinations. If you are 18 plus, you can get Novavax as your third dose, your first booster, if Pfizer and Moderna are not suitable for you. The sixth image has a pastel background. There is a person of colour with facial hair holding up 4 fingers in the bottom left corner. Text in the centre reads, if you have immune or health conditions that increase your risk of getting very sick from COVID, you are now eligible for the 4th dose, also known as the winter dose. The seventh image has a pastel background. Text at the top reads, boosters, including the winter dose, can be booked at GP clinics, pharmacies, community health services, and vaccination centres. Text below says, book at a vaccination centre, with an arrow pointing to a QR code on the left. Text on the right says, find your nearest vaccine provider, with an arrow pointing to another QR code. The eighth image has a pastel background. There are 2 people smiling at the bottom of the image. One has their arms around the other. Text in the centre reads, winter illnesses and new COVID subvariants mean that more people are getting COVID now. You can protect yourself and your loved ones by getting your 4th COVID vaccine when you are eligible.